What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Cleveland Pulse YouTube channel. Today, we are continuing our review of the 2020 season, watching some player highlights. And this time around, we're going to watch Kareem Hunt play a full season for us this year. Watch some highlights of him, see what he had going on for the team. And before we do that, Jeff, how you doing, my guy?
Doing good. We're here. We're in the war room. We're pumping out a lot of content. The road to 200 subscribers is on. So make sure you drop a sub. I know a lot of our viewership is not subscribed. So make sure you do that. Drop a like. Leave us some comments below. Maybe if you saw a highlight that, should have been included that wasn't. I don't know how you miss Kareem Hunt highlights because, they're in your face and there's a lot of them. But Justin, we're going to get into it.
Absolutely. So we're going to get it started right here. Week 12 at the Jaguars. Running back's a hard position to get a lot of highlights for when you got a guy like Nick Chubb going with you. But
True.
you see Kareem ripping one off to the left side for a long run. It's kind of amazing that we got a full season of 16 games with Kareem, him having to take over, watching him here. Week 2 against the Bengals, get a touchdown. He had to deal with the fact that Nick Chubb actually had to come out very early on in the season. He had to kind of take over the load and obviously did some great things, but is most known for plays like that when he's out of the backfield. Ooh, another one out of the backfield.
Yep. Very versatile. We were actually talking about this earlier, which is funny because we were talking about how the modern day running back has to do this, but it's just so cool that we have an old school running back, Nick Chubb, and now we have more of like a hybrid in Kareem Hunt. And we could tell the difference. Kareem Hunt solo when Nick Chubb was hurt, it was a struggle. We didn't really have a third guy last year, so hopefully we might have a little bit more depth there. Not that we need it, but having both of them is just so nice.
Absolutely. And the one thing that I want to make a point about with Kareem, if you watch this play in particular, whether it's a pass or it's a run, this dude does not shy away from the contact of multiple tacklers. I think that's one of the great things about Kareem is that he kind of just most of the time he tries to run through people. And I'm pretty sure there's a highlight. And obviously a lot of these highlights will be him catching the ball out of the backfield like Jeff was talking about. But the one highlight that I think me and Jeff haven't looked at this through all the way yet, but the one play that better be in here is the playoff game, with the Steelers. So, but right now we got the week 4 against Dallas. This might have been after Nick, because Nick went out in this game, and this might have been after Nick got hurt and all that. But taking over the load, running the ball, week 2 against the Bengals, had a lot of highlights against the Bengals, as we should.
He's just smart, I feel like, as a football player, especially when he's running in between the tackles like that. I feel like he never loses yards. When we try to run him to the sides, I mean, there's some instances I could remember where he might get tackled for a loss. But there's just so many like crucial third downs where I feel like we gave him the ball and he just fought his way toward the line and then he just fell over the first down marker with the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, just looking at the current opponent on the screen right now, back when he was with the Chiefs, he was a top 3 running back. I mean, He was doing amazing things. Obviously, had his problems, and we were able to snag him. John Dorsey, brought him to Kansas City and brought him to Cleveland for, the better part of our run, and hoping for big things from Kareem for the next season. But he was such a good, when you're talking about just he does a lot of smart things. The man was a top tier rusher on his own. So he does have that ability within him. So we get an inside run, just a huge hole. My God. Need to talk about that offensive line just being absolutely monstrous.
Offensive line highlights, baby.
Absolutely.
They're fun to watch. If you're a little bit younger, it's understandable that the offensive line might not be the most flashy position, but I think the offensive line is interesting and fun to follow.
Absolutely. And here, in probably not the biggest game, but probably one of the best played football games in recent memory for me.
The whole season. Best game all year.
Kareem catching the ball. I think this time he's flexed out in that 5 wide out form. All the way out on that left side, just quickly catching the ball and making a move, making a dude miss, making one of the better cornerbacks in the league miss, and getting into the end zone to make a really crazy game.
It's hard to tackle, dude. He's a big dude.
Oh, this isn't the play. There should be another play in here. Is it from
Yeah,
was?
that's
Are
no,
you?
it was from the wild card. That one was the easy one. I think it was the touchdown. I think this was the second one. I think his first touchdown was the hard one. He runs through a linebacker.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. All right, so maybe it is still in the wild card game. I was thinking maybe it was the week before. Okay, here it is. This is
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Yep. Gets touched, runs through this dude, and still runs through three other people. Love
Mhm.
that play. Love
Crazy.
that play. And I obviously, starts doing some push-ups.
That just gets you hyped up, though. I mean, I don't know how it like just watching that live. Oh my god,
That
I
was
was
one of
losing
the
my mind.
that was one of the better plays by, and I say again, like just the fact that he runs straight into this dude. Like obviously he's running through a hole already. And obviously I think that's a smart move by him. If you look where Conklin's got two dudes
Hmm.
being blocked. And
And he's
obviously,
gonna push him in the back.
right. And obviously if you see this one dude is coming off of Conklin's ass right now, going going to make a tackle if he goes left. So it goes right, goes into that dude, and just, everyone eventually swarms onto him. Kareem's a super player. I mean, obviously it's a steal that we have him and Nick Chubb, but just an incredible amount of, talent on our offense here that, we'll be looking at.
Absolutely. We have, I mean, still got the quarterback, still got Baker Mayfield. Definitely, he's going to have a good highlight tape.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I mean,
Nick Chubb.
we might, Nick Chubb, 100%. Nick Chubb's an easy one. We might have to give David Njoku some love. I mean, you would
True.
never really know. You could probably do all three of the tight ends, but we'll see what happens. If you guys have anyone in specific, let us know. If you guys want to do fails, we could do fails. We could do Andrew Sandejo low lights. That's an interesting idea. We might have to talk about that, but just let us know.
Absolutely. So like Jeff said before, if you guys aren't subscribed, please leave us that subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like, give us some comments, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.